Okay, I'm assuming that might have done it. I'm not 100% sure, but sure. Let's pause that in game here, and then let's give it a shot, shall we? By actually not. Wait, I didn't remove the BRB. I'm never smart. Here we go. I put around with some settings. I don't think it'll be amazingly fixed, but I'm kind of just playing around with some stuff here and there, and hopefully it works out. I just need to go to my actual channel now and bring it up. Otherwise, I won't be able to see anything. Okay, so the quality's at whatever amount right now. Also, it looks really good. Why does it look really good? I didn't do much. What? Hello? Let's see how far big the delay is. Let me see here real quick. I mean, it's about like 5 seconds or so? I can't really tell. Quality-wise, it doesn't look bad though, so... cool. Alright, I will, I'll take it. Meanwhile, the video encoder gets a little angry at times. So I'm gonna have to turn on the settings, but for right now, it seems pretty okay. So we're gonna leave it right there for now, and if I need to, I can turn it down as time goes by. Because I feel like it probably can't handle like the 1080, to be honest with you guys. But 720 seems pretty okay. So we'll just leave it alone for now, and then kind of go from there. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. And we'll kind of go from there. Okay, cool. So let me have that back up. Let me pause my funny video, even in chat. Let's get back to the main story then, shall we? If it does start like dipping in quality or whatever, just let me know. I mean, clearly it's gonna have some dip in quality. This is an MMO, so you start flunting around too much and it's gonna go nuts. But it shouldn't always have that issue. So we'll kind of play around with that as time comes by. For now, let's get lost, because, man oh man, some of this area is not good for me. Like, for instance, it just says 161 yalms to the north, right? Somehow I have to get on top of that, but I have no idea how to even get up there to begin with. Hello. This is dead end? Oh, I'm so glad I went to dead end. Let's see if I can actually get to the top or not. Like, there's no... Hold on, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so... you have right here, right? So let me get up here real quick. It's somewhere up there, but I have no idea of how to get up there myself. And it's just like, yeah, of course, you can easily get that. So I'm like, you sure? Then again, though, I think I don't have to actually... Let's see. Oh wait, wrong one. No wait, right one. Yeah, I think this is the locks that we're in, so there's plenty of tuning I have to do. But it is what it is. Okay. Commander Alden awaits us in the Royal Palace if you would follow me. I of course have cutscenes and stuff to still watch because I am getting the story for the first time, so unfortunately you're gonna have to deal with that. Oh, so sad. Oh hey, it's Gaius. He's alive and well.
They're here, Commander.
And I for one am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the science spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury. I trust you two require no introduction.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea.
Look, Gaius. I'm always
Must
on edge
we
right now.
repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows, and brought more than 2 companions. We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence. Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand. Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape.
Alright.
When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but, and upon further investigation I found that I was right.
The ultimate weapon.
The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
Ooh.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing. But you know as well as I how that tale ended. The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets, and that should have been the end of it. But unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit, primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Wait, the 7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
Indeed, few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandarnus, and its leadership has changed hands several times since. Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery. What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea. We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress, so we resolved instead to bring you warning.
And right glad are we that you did, though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope. Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon, and emerged victorious. We need you. And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days, but it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all. even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friend's plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
Me? Never. Who's crowd talking to? As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. We can ill afford the threat of a new ultimate weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows ever more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the ultimate weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. Ticket you're ready to return to the first? Then I would ask that you apprise the others of recent events here, namely Xenos coming back, and then the ultimate weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them that Master Toya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal aether stable. They travel, Andy. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. You too, Crow. Hold on, what do you want? Oh. I see, so I can either start this quest now, or I can do the other one. We'll start it later. Right now I'm a little more interested in saving everyone else. Actually, hold on, let me see if I can open this right here. Yep. And then we do the Trench and Mordona. Yeah, this is much cheaper. Oh, oops. Ah, for crying out loud, forget it. Let's get back to the fun, shall we? Okay. You've come at a most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul and a means to return the Scions home. Trust you two have been making good use of your time. Ill tidings from the source, you say? And I will summon the others that all be apprised of the situation. True, that's right. Exarch is from our dimension, our world.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source?
The source. Oh, since this is now the VODs from YouTube now, since they're gonna stay here. I love it so much when they say source because they're
Ultima weapon.
They're British.
We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
You have, instead of the source, it's the
Well,
sauce.
this is indeed a worrying development.
I just call it the sauce.
I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks
yeah?
in large part to Urianger and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
Oh snap.
An ark for soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
However?
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within aurosite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
Okay.
As well you should be. The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
My apologies.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Aw, she's upset. Poor Exarch. Her granddaughter don't want her. You know what? Instead of all these foods, I'll just go ahead and take the money. Gotta get rich, baby. What's wrong, Exarch? Maybe simply my imagination, but Lena has been rather brusque with me of late. You don't suppose she's still upset over that mishap with the salmon fillet, do you? What are you even saying right now, dude? Let's go, Alphino, you and me. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it would be good to step outside for that spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? Yes, let's do that. Hey. I suggest we hurry. Lena does not strike me as one who enjoys being made to wait. True. We have little time, so I'll be brief. A sin eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I ask for your assistance in slaying it. What? Sin eater, I had heard some few yet remained after the night of return, but perhaps we should call the others. That would not be necessary. It is only a single sin eater, a simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. True. Peace can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. But you did not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example. Me? Why not Alphino? That's rude. Let's be about it then. Excellent. Then let us make for a job. Oh my goodness, my back has such a crick in it. Up and away. My apologies. Here we go. You. The sin eaters that remain no longer have a leader to guide them, but they are no less dangerous. They cannot be suffered to live. Very true. You wait here a moment, I will gather the others. Cutscene time? Yeah, I can't move. You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before. They're only in passing. Longhead I was at death's door that day after the Sinews attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd likely stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. True. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a sin eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field, of holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. That is no way to honor her or my comrades. And so I have returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. A pleasure to meet you, sir, truly. Seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride Otomaro. Strange to think the Umoran soldiers were once locked blades are now on our side. But we will do our utmost. Amazing, we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. Seem to be missing one. Already dead. Sin Eater got him. Oh, there he is. My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmet. It took longer than I anticipated. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. It won't happen again. Oh, nice. The name's Thaler. You don't remember, we went this before in the infirmary. I seek to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to him. Don't give up. Don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart. And the bountiful, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. My friends got to see the knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with the glimpse of what was to come. There are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives the promise of a future they'll never know. And so it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. Not bad, Tyler. Baylor. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in much the same manner. Oh, hold on one second. Just send a message to a friend. My apologies.
Stop being sad.
There you go, you can hear it now.
Do this, but now I'm gonna bring out the big gun. Hey, again, I didn't even want to do this, but you forced my hand.
I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna leave it playing.
Oh, you're still not happy, huh? Alright, alright, you asked for this.
Excellent. I've done all I needed to do. Let's just not keep them waiting. True, let's go beat that Sin Eater. We were taking too long to sit here and have introductions. However, Baylor's introduction was perfect. Meanwhile, let me look at the party finder really quick and see if anybody is doing the new Hades fight, but the extreme. Ooh, the Great Hunt Extreme. That's pretty cool. I'd love to join that one. But I don't know what it is, so unfortunately I can't. Darn it, nobody's doing the other one. Ugh, what a pain in the neck. Whatever. Let's continue, because we haven't finished everything just yet. Wait, what? This is Lakeland, is it not? Oh, there it is, okay. I was about to say, I was like, wait, what? Seems they already defeated it? Or it's already dead? What? I mean, we did just see the Warrior of Darkness.
Did you slay this Eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
By himself? Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it. So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness? And he says, no, I'm a warrior of light. And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
Warrior of Light, huh? Someone's trying to steal my title.
Warrior of light?
gonna kill him.
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him, the Warrior of Darkness.
Hey? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Hey man, thanks, but I don't like no honor.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
Bro, Thaler, your voice sounds sick. Keep it up, bro.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this Warrior of Light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph.
Some?
But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
What? What do you got, Alpha now?
Forgive me. There is one more thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Oh.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
Technically, I'm the only one to see Lena's true nature.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch.
Uh-oh, she angry.
Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating. Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true. It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was. He seems a different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy. It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there.
Not much better.
Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past, remind him of all the pain that came before.
He's lost without you, you know, and he misses you already. Yes, he dearly misses you.
Are you sure?
Do I look like I'm joking here?
We might remain as we were. As we have always been. What a relief. In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work.
Oh no.
This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
Ah. She just barges right in. Get your butt to bed this instant. No. I'll not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. True. I will see the others back to their post. The Warrior of Light concerns me, especially if it's Ardbird's body. Don't feed the gremlins. I remember that, that quest? Let's go do that. There's no progress to it, right? Is there any progress to any of these down? Yeah, a lot of these are just ones that are normally done by themselves. Let's do that, shall we? Let me level sync really quick. Hello, everyone. Where do you think you're going? Oh, they go to the guards really fast. Here they come. Oh my god, there's too much there's too many of them. Just insane little buggers. Let me heal. Oh my goodness. Oh. And there's this dumb thing here that just won't die. Hold on, let me level sync really quick. Nope, unlevel sync for a second. You need to die. It's an annoying thing. I don't know why it's even here, but it needs to go away. Don't mind. There we go, much better. Now I can heal myself better. Ah, much better. Okay. I love that these people are just... These gremlins are just insane. Over here, your face is breaking my immersion. What is happening right now? Why are they this annoying? Ugh, I wish I had more people. In here really quick. Okay. More. Excellent. I think these guards would be better at doing what they're doing, but I guess not. All that lives will someday die. I fail to see how that's actually a thing. What a waste of my time. Lol. Who's aggroing on me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, am I still aggroed on something? I can remember it now. Ah, what a mess. Alright, back to the Crystarium we go. Another fly. Less money. Waste. Although the music is just not existent, so that's interesting. The thing. There it is. I also had to rerun the dungeons that I ran a long time ago, because apparently, I don't know why that's a thing, but if you go to the Trust, right? These guys... Oops. These guys, you can like rerun old dungeons and that gives them experience or something of the sort? I don't understand why that's even a thing, but apparently it is. hold on, I have a friend asking me about streaming. People just ask me about like why am I streaming on YouTube now instead of Twitch. Oh cool, we'll be on. That's nice. I believe it's Jostlegate. Let's see if I got that one correct. Hey, I actually got it right too. Let's go. I have to run out less. I hope Lena's already there. But I have to enter the ocular, right? And then I hope she's like already there, like yelling at the Exarch. Oh darn, she's not. Alright, Alpha, now what you got for me? As we're quite shocked to hear what we found in Lakeland. Now that you're here, there's a proposal I should like to make. Oh yeah, that's right. A proposal of yours. I've been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I have noted more and more perusing books on history. The years leading up to the Flood in particular. I expect to wish they know more about the Warriors of Light, as well as they should. Nearly everything I come across describes them as Sin Eaters or worse. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within many of the Cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I'm not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question this narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remain those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood. Considering all the good they had done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Volbert. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as Sin Eaters is absurd. Wow. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the Flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change their lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you overcome Emet-Selch, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. Then I say we proceed with Alphinaud's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light, and the Flood that followed in their wake. Nice! Well, what say you, Andy? I wish we'd done this sooner. Why are you always so mean? Why is it? Spread the word, I say. Then we're all of one mind on the matter. Good. Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Bedlug on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium and the Exedra? We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more will accompany them. Oh, I thought for a second I was leaving too. I was like, oh my goodness, really? There could be no darkness without light. And so it was that Ardbert was there in your hour of need. The people must be told. I have seen a terrible thing in my long life. As the exarch, no doubt. Of man I can say this, his memory is short, his heart fickle. Let's pray that your words reach him. True, dude. Alright. Let's talk to people, I guess. Welcome to my YouTube Let's Play, except I don't have to edit anything. Haha! That is the one difference, I guess, in how I feel about this now. I also love how as soon as I said that, I had one viewer come in and then pop out. I mean, I know there's a little bit of latency to it, but that's hilarious. It makes me feel like really happy. This nonsense is paying off. Anywho. Well, to what other pleasure, whatever it is, I must ask you to be brief. With the night return, visitors have been flocking to the Crystarium. I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind it though, seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement. One can almost forget the flood ever happened. The Warriors of Light. Yes, the exarch has mentioned them before, but everyone knows them now as cardinal virtues. Are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Wow. You get to steer us wrong, so I'm willing to hear what you have to say. Oh, really? You're actually going to call them... Oh, that was actually you in here? That's hilarious. I had just said, welcome to YouTube, where... Welcome to my YouTube Let's Play, where I don't actually have to edit for once. Your timing couldn't have been better, Evan, I swear. Come to Broswares in the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you will have no trouble finding what you need. Whatever it may be. Under Eulmore's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is it that fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as mayor? Did he really? No wonder business is booming. Wait, where is that fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks taking over as mayor? Did he really? It doesn't feel like a sentence, it feels like a conversation. Whatever. I imagine it will be long before all of Norvrant reaps the benefits, but you've not come to talk about the market. Something on your mind? I see, the exarch did mention they had something to do with you returning the night to Norvrant. Alright, consider my interest piqued. Sick. Right now I'm just running around the Crystarium, getting supporters, because we're going to tell everybody the truth of what happened. Well, not the truth, but like, tell everybody that the Warriors of Light that were originally there so long ago aren't evil people, even though they might have caused the flood. They're extremely important. So, let's see. I have to talk to, I think, the medic. And I have to go upstairs and downstairs. Alright, fair enough. How have you been, Evan? Other than sick, of course. Andy, my, what a wonderful surprise. Though I hope your being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. Thanks, you have had far fewer patients come through my door of late, which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had few opportunities to test my new medicine. Oh my goodness. I just, of course, it's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now. The truth about the Warriors of Light, but the exarch has already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it. I wonder if this means I'm going to tell everybody that I'm from another world at the same time, because that would make no sense. we're gonna bother telling everyone the truth, I might as well just be like, yeah, hi, not only am I the Warrior of Light in disguise, but actually, the Warrior of Darkness was them too. Guess we'll have to see. Man, I love how the saturation. Hold on, let me take it off for a second. The saturation makes this place look so much cooler. Because in VR chat, like, the place looks great, but the garden, it looks like they didn't give enough attention to it. Let me put, there you go. Bring that saturation back. I wish you could run. This is too huge to be walking around. Oops. Whee! A nice camera spinning. Awesome. No, this can't be. Surely there is at least one book here that does not cast the Warriors of Light and their deeds in such negative light. Hello. Oh, Andy, forgive me. The Academy of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late, but I fear a repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. People wish to know the truth of the blood of the Warriors of Light. They've searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin-eaters, abominations worthy of scorn and resentment. Where's my name? There's my name. I know we're not always judged so harshly, yet I can find no proof, and I dare call myself a librarian. Don't worry about it, dude. Why don't you switch into from Twitch? My audience is on YouTube and always has been, and with Twitch I've only had like maybe like 1 or 2 people or anything of the sort. So it's just been this thing where I thought it would be a better idea to actually go to YouTube and then afterwards, because Nathan had told me best. Ow. Well, here's the thing. Like, Nathan started and he was like, oh, you're not doing it on YouTube? I'm like, what do you mean? Why would I do it on YouTube? And he's like, oh, you know, it'll get saved as like a VOD later, so you don't have to worry about it, not like Twitch. Because once that, in 2 weeks or so, they actually go away. And you like that you're a mod now, by the way? And then my friend Shadow was like, no, it would be better if you were to do it. So I had 2 people telling me that as well. No, not Shadow. Christian, a longtime friend from high school, was like, no, it's actually better. Everybody, for some reason, is saying that it's better to stream on Twitch than YouTube than it is Twitch. So based on those 2 things, I was like, you know what, fair enough. Let's give it a shot. And here we are now. That means you can ban anybody, dude. You can random lynch anybody. Well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Greenolf not long ago. There's a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean. That he inspired him to reach new artistic heights. I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say the latter is far more impressive. I think fate could bring the 2 of you together in such a place. I'm sorry, you mean the exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light? Well, whatever he's left unsaid, I'm all ears. Nice. Okay, where do we need to go? Got it. So, with Dossel Gate we go. Why are there so many people here? What is this? Hello? No. What's this? To take this quest, you must be the disciple of the Hand or the Land. Oh, I see. But yeah, the cool thing about it is that, like, for right now, I actually get to keep the videos on YouTube, and I've already noticed that it has like 6 or 7 views on it. So that might bring in more people to be able to enjoy my videos, and at the same time, I'm able to just, I don't know, like, I'm able to just work it out or something of the sort. I don't know what's the best way to describe it, but yeah. Apparently I have 6 people who have kind of like dropped in and dropped out, but at least my actual like audio and visual looks good, and not just, you know, whatever. So I'm kind of happy with it for the moment. I was looking at some other stuff, just trying to see like the best encoding and whatnot, and everything's looking pretty okay. I also did I also made a video before I actually went live on YouTube that shows me just talking about the future of streaming and whatnot. Because I was like, I'm not going to stream on YouTube without an announcement, because it's been like a year or so, but I also didn't expect myself to I didn't expect myself to come back so quickly, so I was like, oh shoot, I guess we're doing this now then. It's like a 4-minute video of me just explaining it in the VR chat. Nothing too exciting, I can assure you, but something nonetheless. Alright, let's talk to everybody. There you are, between the 4 of us, I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need to wait for the people to gather. You see that armadillo, by the way? Little, like... Look at him go. Meanwhile, I had my Palico minion, but I switched it out for Alphino again. Me and my best bro. Oh wow, that's a lot of people.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we? Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
Me?
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
For the Warriors of Light actually weren't that bad, can you believe it? Imagine I had to actually speak throughout this entire thing and be like, yeah, of course, did you know? They saved the world! And they accidentally allowed the flood to happen. Oh yeah, you haven't catched up on this. So, all I'm explaining is like the past... These Warriors of Light, which was technically like another version of me, they sacrificed themselves after they, you know, they started that whole shenanigan. And now this dude kind of protected me at the very end so that I didn't die. However...
Wicked White? The Warriors of Light did all that?
However, it was revealed not too long ago that somebody...
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
Oh, let me stop for a second. There's someone, which I can only assume is an Ascian, because that's what they do, those tricky little bad guys that they are. They took the body of the Warrior of Darkness, I'm sorry, the Warrior of Light, and now they're running around as him. So that's interesting enough as it is, so hopefully we'll get to see what happens with that. It doesn't spell good news though, so we'll see.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
Oh, there he is.
impossible.
You seem to?
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Alphinaud's scared of ghosts.
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the warrior of darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time, though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may. People of the Crystarium, I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I.
I don't believe that for a second.
I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home.
Whoops. Everybody knows that I'm not from this world.
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
I like I'm just angry the entire time. I don't believe this is Ardbert either.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
My man Ardbert didn't die for this nonsense. Because technically, since I'm part of the source, or the sauce...
So, that is a warrior of light of the first.
Hold on, I will leave it. Okay, cool. Let me put yes for once. So you notice that I don't know if you're still here with me, Evan, but I don't know if you noticed this like weird looking shape here. These are all like the different reflections, because that's all like the 13 reflections. I'm from the source. We're in the first. Or it doesn't matter which way you see it. But the thing is, he basically rejoined with me, and now I'm like the Warrior of Light 8 times rejoined. Nice. So, because there have been 7 worlds that have been destroyed and then rejoined the source. So that's what's happening at this point. So, we'll see what's happening, because I'm confused. I'm sure it's an
I've not
accident.
had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claimed?
No, absolutely not.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Oh, hey, my light.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
That's right, big boy, Asians.
That he is an Asian.
Much better. Give me that soundtrack.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree. From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the Virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Alright, they're exhumed to serve as the Virtues. Oh, I didn't know that. So, I guess really quick, just to tell you how that works out. For each class, there's a quest that you can take. And there's 4 of them. Since I have the only one that has the tank, I could only take, I could only do that one thing. So it turns out, if I'm understanding this correctly, that every single one of the Warriors of Light that originally became Cardinal Virtues, or like possessed, like Sin Eaters in a sense. So just their body was, like a moving puppet. For me, I had to defeat the actual Paladin of the group. So I'm assuming if I actually became the healer and everybody else, I'd destroy all the other Virtues. Which is interesting.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Asian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
Elidibus. That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emmett Selk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Verily. For they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light.
Oh, really?
On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. 'Twas only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Asians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emmett Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Of course, more people to influence and then cause another flood. Only this time it'll work.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association.
True. Also, Evan, hopefully you can manage to stay until I get to the first dungeon. If I recall
That being the case,
correctly,
it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's
I'm getting,
movements,
I think,
as
close
we attempt to
some
discern his
dungeon that has some
purpose
pretty
and how
interesting
best to
music.
mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
There goes that. Give me more money. Oh boy. Let's keep those cutscenes going on. This is a lot of exposition. I was not expecting so much to happen. You did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the Warriors of Light and their actions prior to the Flood, but I must say the reappearance of Ardbert, rather the one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. He is an impostor, of that there is no doubt, but to the masses he will appear as a hero returned from the grave. After the Warriors of Light were laid rest in Yulwar, their people prayed fervently for the gods to deliver them from their plight. Prayed that these fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifices, but bitter irony. I for one would like to know why Ardbert urged people to become Warriors of Light themselves. Ere we take action, we must needs ascertain his intent. Let us pray that Master Alphino returns soon with that most essential knowledge. For now, I think it best to apprise Thancred and Reen of our efforts. When we do confront Ardbert, we shall no doubt have need of their strength. Agreed. I think it prudent we all take measures to prepare for what's to come. Bet Lug and I will continue our research into how we might improve the spirit vessel, and it might one day carry you home. Then I think it's time I return to the Great Wood. Until now, everything we have learned of the Ascians has been handed to us at their leisure. But that was one of Emmett Selch's unique failings. I have no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I recently received word from Fano that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within the Katana Revel. I don't think so. Almet believes the relics within tell of a great calamity that befell an ancient civilization, that of the Ascians, perhaps. It may lead us to the truths we seek. Would you care for company? I wouldn't dream of going without you. Awesome. When you're ready, make for Fano. Almet and her sisters will be expecting it. I mean, I'm not sure. We've got a lot of exposition that's been happening as of late, and I haven't done any dungeons. So, maybe? But, I don't know. I mean, if they're talking about relics, it might be Allegan, then the answer might be yes. Also, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna blow my nose really quick. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if it's because I hate just a little bit of spicy food. It was like an egg roll that just was a little bit spicy, but suddenly my nose is like, oh, you wanna blow your nose every like 30 minutes or so? Bro, I got you. I'm like, thanks. Also, thank you. Appreciate the welcome back. Let us fast travel, shall we? Your favorite activity, fast traveling. Oh, hey, look, a new mount. Look at that. Giant orange beast. Did I collect all the things here? I did not. Not yet, at least. You know, I have to try and find out where this entrance thing is. I would assume over here? Yes, I found it. Nice. Yustola? Let us pray these new ruins are not as unwelcoming as though. Oh, actually, if we're going straight into ruins, then yeah, I think so, dude. Welcome, allies of Ronka. We have accomplished much since you last came. With the Light Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting ground near Raktika Falls. It was there that we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls, we are determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We were all in agreement before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We are grateful that you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. Wisdom will prove invaluable. We may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. Hey, it's no worries, man. Whenever you join is whenever you can join. I just wonder if, as long as you subscribe to me, if it actually, like, stays. Like, if it actually tells you if I'm streaming or not. Because somehow you knew that I was streaming. Come now, surely any threats sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those we have faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh? And who was it pining for the return of our allies that we might venture into the ruins? Oh, okay. Clutching her staff at night, wishing it were... You promised not to tell! Then I suggest we be going. Get back here! Oh my goodness. Alright, cool. Well, thank you. And you have a good night, man. Hopefully you feel better. Will do. You too. Have fun with your sleep. Remind me, exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's better that I do not know. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. None save we three have been privileged to escort you and yours into the ruins and bear witness to its secrets. Their hearts not burn with a curiosity that is not easily satiated. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well their enthusiasm. And if not for your sedulous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I have kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for the Katana Revel. Let's do it. I assume I can just quickly go this way, right? Yes, this is exactly the right route. Let's go. It's the right way. Good. Oh, I didn't even use the Amaro Keep over here. Hello. Yeah, Amaro for hire if you're interested. Of course. Thank you. Excellent, let us go. Oh my goodness. The fact that I can't just jump. Oh, never mind. I see why I can't just jump. Now I can. Now I can. Crying out loud. I'm so tired. Which is weird because I slept for like ever today. It was ridiculous. I think I'll only stream from until about 2 AM maybe? Which is an hour from now. I have to get some stuff done tomorrow morning, so I'll need to I'll go to sleep. Now I see. It is not strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care. When breaking the seal on the chamber door, danger surely awaits on the other side. Oh, I see more cutscenes are happening.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
Imagine me attempting any of those accents. I wouldn't survive.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed. Why you... Ugh.
Oh, good.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
The sealed door lies ahead. As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism.
I'm pretty sure the giant creature is the defense mechanism, but we'll find out in a second.
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly. Wait! Don't!
Too late. The beast now lives.
What? But I only... What is happening? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Oh. What? Right, as usual, more trials for me, I'm sure. Oh. Fascinating. Duty commence. Oh. Trial it is then. Trespass, mortal. On sacred ground, retribution for souls have I bound. Yet to heroes proven unlearned and learned and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. Who would set theirs free? Answer me these riddles three. Understand. Depth of paw, with kin do I live, though sought apart. Betterment of the whole do our efforts describe. What am I? Could be a colibri. Ow. Was the opportune shrewd? I see. Well, time to fight, I guess. A single talisman shall I take? Ah, nuts. With fearsome fang, I travel with pack wolves. Serpent wolf. It's come on now. It's definitely gotta be the wolves. If I get this wrong, it's gonna be ridiculous. Deeds. Was the spirit of the wolf their doctrines praise, that they should know peace and harmony to the end of their days. What will happen? Oh good, I have someone alive now. What's up, Simon? On my belly do I crawl. My strength is prepared to reign within my paw. What am I? Snake, of course. I didn't get all of them. Desire you that which I yet claim, then we should play another game. My goodness, thank you. Rest of mind and memory, choose wisely, and you all may yet go free. Twixt these talons, men's hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well, or sorrow no. Okay. Choose carefully. Nope, choosing wildly. Let's go. Oh. Okay. One more, I guess. Sure, is there perhaps some meaning to the arrangement? They all look the same. Oh, last one. Oh, that's it. Oh, I see. It's a memory game. I believe that was the correct enemy. Let's find out. Excellent. Give me an enemy. Let's make it easier, shall we? Bye. Excellent. Next. Another enemy. Ah, here's your Tola. Well done. Ah. Thus. Oh no. Comrades are assembled together at last. There still remains one trial you must pass. Glean the knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take the measure of your worth. See. So it's a fight you want. One worthy of she who had the Ronkins strong of mind, body, and soul. Understandable. I wasn't expecting to find any roads.
No mess!
This is not an option. Imagine them here fail. Oh?
I will not hold back!
Victory off
Here I come!
I'm stuck. What a cool looking thing. Haha! You think that, huh, punk? I see, so now you lock somebody else. My turn. Oh, understandable, like that. Pathetic display, once and one and all, but we shall be set to disgrace. Listen, that's my apology. The AI never was happening. You can't tell me about that, you punk. Who are you? Tell me that.
Gloves off!
He just happens to stay alive. I'm done. Guardian? Oh my goodness, cool.
Away with you!
Ooh, actually got me too. I'm taking the poison. While fought here, this trial is complete. The way open. Thus I concede defeat. Nice. We did it.
Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite.
Just as a quick second, I'm gonna take a quick BRB. My mom's telling me that she needs some help feeding the cats. In about like 5 minutes and I should be back. Hopefully. I'll be right back. Ah, I see my mic was on the entire time. My apologies. Well then, let us continue then, shall we? Oops, I didn't mean to press play. Okay.
Now, what have we learned?
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber. A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna? A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Echo?
Naught less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence.
You mean?
A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
Oh, wait a minute. That part, you're right.
The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided...
Wait, you're saying...
Ah. It would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar. I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence.
I wonder what that could mean, though.
I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
You must recall Emmett South's dying request. Remember us. He said.
Remember us.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions could not fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
I wonder what it does mean then. By your pensive expression, take it the tomb has given you much to think about. That is well. In time, the knowledge you have gleaned will lead into understanding, and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of our teachings of our forebears. History is learned, lived. Learned, not lived. The legend of Tiuna and her exploits have been told countless times over the centuries. Yet as it is handed from one generation to the next, the story changes. Each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. You never truly know how she lived, for we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness of your life. We have seen the change you have wrought, the echoes that will endure long after you are gone. And though it too will change in time, I swear to you we shall do our best to preserve your story. Thank you. Forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying we could never misspeak of your heroism. Perish the thought. As long as we are here, there are none among the V's who will not know all you have done for Norburn. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. You can be certain we will have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Ratika and the ruins of Ronka. I pray your travels safe then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. No, not quite. Party Finder, here we are. Oh my god, finally! Yeah, I don't have to tank. Yes, a ready check has been commenced, and let us begin. Probably go ahead and rewatch that one video one more time. Here we go, Hades Extreme Tank Guide. The only tricky part is the La Habrea Iggy part. Really, let me take a look then. Knockback, you stay at your position. Wait, hold on. GPS hide behind you. Isn't there a tank swap? No, right? Remember the wall. And it's stacked at the very front, not for knockback. Shadow spread position. Right. I don't think Maxwell's coming back, but I'm gonna have to boot him and replace him. Darn. Goodbye, Maxwell. I mean, I can always just follow people as well, and just remember that the extra UFO circles are gonna come down. When you put the PF up, put... Oh, healer DPS, got it. A third healer? Yep, watch out for that, of course. Watch out for the funny spikes. Sorry, we're just waiting for the moment. Nabriela's Shade. Okay, so Nabriela's is the one. You won't have to worry about haha bread. Oh, hold on. I'm going to have my gear set, and I need to not be here. Wait, hold on, let me see if I can go back to... Regains the echo of my district worthwhile. Oh no. I'm silly, but may I trouble you to come with me? Sure, why not? Go nuts. I'll meet you there in a second. Thank you. No, not so there, but I want to go to... one more. Yep, more Brent. Ah, there it is, the Crystarium. Hurry now, hurry, 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 hurry. Okay. Why on earth are they saying that La Habrea is the most issue? in La Habrea. We need to separate them. And then remember to have that set and ready. Yes, okay. The Asian Prime is the one that I have to worry about as well. I just stay on the edge of it. Actually, no, hold on a minute. Let's go back just one more time. Means we both stay on each side. We don't move, correct? Yes, that's exactly what it looks like it happening. Another healer, huh? Let's see. Anything else I need to worry about? Oh boy, there's another ready check. Wait, if you want to see a full timeline of the Hades at the fight, you can see it here. Google Hades EX timeline. Okay, let me do that really quick. Hades EX timeline. The top? Oh. Come on, give me that rotation. I don't have time for you to. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. There's so much. Both cast and effect times reset every phase. Oh, I'm scared. I've got to change!
Show me your vaunted strength, and I shall expose the lie of your fragmented existence.
Bro, how did I forget the actual change in my outfit? I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I'm actually upset. Give me the clock positions. Here, I already have that. links north, south. There's east and west, west corners. Corners. North and south. Okay. Who's MT and who's OT? South position. South position. South position is. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I just want to be safe. I'm very scared. Somebody help me. Okay. Oh. Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Right here. I'm so scared. Oh. In fight, it's gonna be the B marker. Yes. Okay. East Tower. Oh, I'm the off tank.
Scurry and scatter!
Positions. Ow.
Darkness reigns!
Oh, in the back of that. Just in the back of that. Just do not move this outside. My brain is actually most have to experience this at once. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Outside this one.
Your cave is mine to command!
Okay, keep an eye out for this. Circles. Back in for now. Back mid. Got it. Run. I'm gonna pay attention to that.
Scurry and scatter!
That is first, huh? That means what? First one? Ow. Spin right here. Ow.
Darkness reigns!
There we go.
A darkness purge!
Let's go. So B is where I know it stands. So right now, let's get here. Okay, here we go. Covenant Realis. From the end. Problem? Wait, I have to stand right here, right? Stay out. Oh, my bad. Stay out entirely? Oh, no, just for that moment, I'm sure. Green. Heal myself as well. Okay, now with these two. Right? I think I'm good then. I should be good. Wait. Oh shoot! I was a mistake. I am so sorry. Let's come back. Wait, La Brea. Did I mess it up? Wait, I need the fire. I'm not paying attention at all. It's not hurting. Tremendously. You know what? Somehow I'm still alive. That's cool. I'm assuming it switched on? Yes, it does. Thank goodness this one's paying attention. What's happening? The 4 eyeballs. Oh, we can't hit him now. We don't have the actual cannon. Okay, cool. We did it. Okay, so I'm B. 50 PS. Tank heal. Tank in clockwise position. Let's fly right there, so I think we're good. Oh my god, I made it. Oh, let's go. I'm enjoying somewhat. Chaos, huh? This should be fine though. Oh, did I actually get the aggro? Ooh, Timber. Okay. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm using this damage though. Remember, healer goal. Go away. Tank meteors. Right. Not yet, not yet. Remember us, right? There it is. Let me put my second on them. Do yours. Pay attention. Okay. Once again. Oh my goodness. Emerald cannot see. Missions? Yep. Oh. Stacks. Go. Probably needs size. I didn't pay attention earlier. I'm gonna look for other people. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's go.
My dormant breath, dream now of a dark tomorrow. Blood-gathered might must reclaim its fading reflections. In Zodiac's name, I beseech you!
Here we go. Family now. Yep, ready. Nice. Ooh, that was too close.
Has the world was like one free?
No.
No. Damn you! Damn your wretched blessing!
What's up? No, this is not the end. Whoa. Just stand and see, dead middle. Kings over towers. West, we have chosen. Tanks into the pillars. Got it. For now, just stand and see. And we're playing colors. Good. Whew. Let's go, we did it! I'll also put that I need for this, and need for the invincible. Heck yeah. Oh boy. I like how I only said until 2 o'clock and now it's already 3 for some reason. You gotta love it. I need to pay attention to when the cast for that one thing comes around, which should be good. Hey, phase 2 Elysium Primal, standing around the exit marker and I still died. Why? Was that one of those Doom mechanics required me to be healed to full? After all that nonsense. Am I actually looking correct this time? I am. Let's go. Let's go. if I get red. Just nonsense on my part. Let me try that again. If I get the ice debuff, I attack La Habrea like I did last time. If I get the fire debuff, I attack Iggy. And that switches. So, ice. Wait, Laha might, the guy might actually do that too. Okay, Lahabrea with freezing brands. And Iggy with the other one. Nothing yet, right? Oh, Shadow Spark, coming out. Hit, hit.
Darkness reigns.
Side, of course.
Your cave is mine to command.
I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god. I'm dead. Oh. Except.
Scurry and scatter.
Okay. Still alive. Oh. Back to 2 I go, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Shadows from form. There's Bella. I'm not jealous. I'm gonna fall to the ground before me. Okay, and then I should finish soon enough. There we go. Again. Okay, there's one. One more, right? No. I stand outside of that. Sure. Okay. Am I weak? I'm not. I'm not. Okay. Ow. Murder for Cabrera. Nice. Easy murder. Okay. Oh, they're both on me. That's awesome. There we go. Oh my god. Fire. 9, 2, 3. Okay. I did it. Thank goodness. Nice. Fire. There it comes. And down it. Is that this? Oh, okay, there's not. Okay. It's so confusing. It was like, boom. Bang together. I'm gonna heal up. And someone else giving me as well. That's nice. Hold on, man. I'm not on me. Sorry. Yes. becoming blue. This is kind of a white. Are we still trying to survive this at some point?
Scurry and shatter!
First one.
Darkness reigns! Your king is mine to command!
I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be a always accepting the snack for lasers. And now the shade starts. Ah, nuts. Totally don't. Keep it over here. Keep it over here, I'll help her out. Ow! Ow, 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 ow.
Scurry and shatter. Darkness reigns. Your king is mine to command! Scurry and shatter.
Somehow, by some off chance, I'm alive. Let's go. I think it's like something else. Come on. Hey.
Behold, a sorcerer of El, tremble before thy glory. My dormant breath, dream now of a dark tomorrow. By our gathered might, must we reclaim these vain reflections. In Zodiac's name, I beseech you!
Here we go.
Possible was I but free? No. Damn you! Damn your wretched blessing!
Need to see after this. Got it. Grab one. What's it called? And debuff. Right. Oh, this rain. I'm wet. They never speak again. I have some time for the story. Indeed, it's so good to see you. Arrived at a most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come. So now we haven't the... Please, I insist, it'll only take a minute. Yum yum. Time to eat. Did you get your Stella? My apologies, and it seems our return to the Christian will be delayed. But perhaps only for a bit, if you assist me with my work. I say work, but it is rather more of a chore, if you would. I must clean my chambers here in Slitherbow from top to bottom. Be so kind as to go and fetch a broom from Asgir. We might finish before Lunar is done cooking. Where? Oh, from you. Room from Master Matoya? I can't imagine why she would need such a thing, but here you are. The sturdy adventure suffice. Is she gonna create the Master Matoya room? Or I should hope so. Okay, just tell her, here we go. Oh, wow, good. This would prove difficult otherwise, though I must say I think I did rather well for having a room this far. What about that? Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right. Anyway, it is time I finish cleaning with the help of that broom. The broom is gonna clean for her. She's such a lazy bum. Oh my goodness. I love the scenery of this place. comes. I'm here.
Your cave is mine, come on!
Edit. Good. Yep. But I think we're surviving.
Future of the stars are reshaped by my hands. I shall be raised up by the prayers of my fallen brethren. Behold, a sorcerer of El, tremble before their glory. My dormant breath, dream now of a dark tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
By our gathered might, must we reclaim these vain reflections. In Zodiac's name, I beseech you!
There you go.
Has the waters like one free? No. Damn you! Damn your wretched blessing!
Hey. We did it, boys and girls. Something else. We managed to survive it, at least. With that, I'm actually gonna go ahead and get myself closer to that person so that way tomorrow I do stream again. We will be ready to start. Since it's Sunday, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming or if I'm gonna be playing VR chat. However, let's see how it goes. Sorry, I was just thinking something really nice that a friend said. Hey, it's Reen and Thinkford. I don't know how I managed to meet them here, but here they are. What's up, guys? However, this time we leave a little weird. But we leave with the countdown. So it was nice. This is great. But I will see you guys in the next stream. Peace.